Hello, I am a bit sad. So I have pretty bad mold issues. So I had to chuck away like 300 pounds worth of cakes that I was aging. At my other place I had no issues. Here I opened one up and it was full of this lovely white mold. I am not happy. But hey, from now on I will just use sample packages really, so it won't have mold. It looks like this place is full of mold. Anyway, I have other cakes, 5 cakes that I'm aging for a while, never opened them. They are still in the banana leaves. So I am just bloody hopeful that it's not full of mold. And also, I have Gong Fu Vessel here. I purchased it because guess what? The little tray that I used got full of mold. So I had to chuck it away, I couldn't clear it off. So I decided to go with this Gong Fu Vessel from Mei Leaf because they were on sale for £28.75 from, what was it, 50 something, 57, 58 quid. So I thought this is made out of clay with a steel tray on top. Good luck mold. So anyway, so I can use it, it's quite small, so I can use it when I just sit over there. Anyway, let's try to open this. This is the first time I'm opening this. I have this for like 3 years now, I believe. And I had this tea before and I really love it. So this is why I got like 5 cakes from Mei Leaf. And I decided to age them, and I decided, at every 10 years I open up one cake, age it even further, and then, I will still have a really great tea. But since I had that mold issue, I thought I will open this up and have a look if there is mold in it. If there is mold, I will cry. If there is no mold, I will be happy. It is the Jam Juice Outlaw. And that's what I have 5 cakes of. So, let's open this up. Move this out of the way. Yes, mate. There is no mold. Isn't there? Let's just double check. Nope. It's free of mold. Yes, mate. Okay, so what I will do, since I opened this cake up, I will keep it separate, and the rest will go back into the banana leaves after this session. And I will put them out of the way for now. Like that. I will have to move things around anyway. Yes, I'm so excited. Oh! Lovely. Okay. Tea knife. So yeah, I got the Gong Fu Vessel, and I also got another teapot which I'm going to review in a couple of weeks. I'm a little bit skinned, so I'm not buying any tea at the moment. So I wait for payday and I will get some sample packs, and then I will buy some, and then I can review the teapot. Oh, it breaks nicely and easily. Wow, okay. But maybe I shouldn't have stuck it into the middle. Nice big chunk. Bit more. That should be okay. What I will do is, yeah, pretty much I just measured it out in here. Hold it up there. theory it's still recording, but my phone lost connection. It's brilliant. No, it is still connecting, still recording, brilliant. So I just carry on talking and I will try to connect the phone back. So I just pour it all over here. Made a mess. Lovely. And yeah, that should be enough-ish, I guess. No, stop disconnecting, connect back to the thing. Yes, it is turned on, silly sod. Why can't you... Yes, I have completed the operations with the camera. Just connect to the bloody thing. Yeah, this is the thing with yeah, I know. There you go. This is the thing with what is this? The SCQ100 from Sony. I got that originally because I wanted to create an app for it when it came out, and I decided to do Android programming as a hobby. It didn't work out, and yeah, it just keeps disconnecting and also it's pain in the arse. But since I got it, I'm not going to throw it away, and I decided to use it for the tea review videos like this today. Oh, I'm so happy this one is not moldy. Anyway, 10 seconds infusions. Oh, and then just 3, okay. And 15 times 99 degrees water. Fair enough. Okay. Right, so I keep this separate. I will put this over, not there. I will put it there, out of the way, along with these. I will put them back together when I'm finished. Now, star of the show, today's show, is the vessel. Purple clay tea bowl, laser cut stainless steel catcher, water catcher. There it has all of this Morse code stuff on it, engraved into the steel catcher. I open it up like this so you can see. It has polystyrene cover, then you have the lid, and as per the website already says that the lid comes with little mistakes, and there is a little bit of scratch there, scratch here, so there are a little bit of imperfections, but at least these scratches are at the bottom of the lid, so when you put it down you can't see it. So for 28 quid, yep, that's fine. For 59, 58 quid, not so much. But at least they declared it on the website, it comes with imperfections. Anyway, there's the bowl, that's how it looks like. It feels a little bit like very fine sandpaper, so it's not perfectly smooth like a teapot. It feels very fine sandpaper. I'm guessing they like the feel of it, and also if it's not that perfectly glass-like smooth, you have a bit more grip so it won't slip. I guess that, and it has really nice natural feeling to it, and it's really nice purple clay. I can't see any damage or anything with it. It's really nice. So I have it here. I don't know how hot this will get, so I don't know, I might get a something like this, made out of shells. Got it from St. Ives. The only problem with this, slippery as hell, but I won't burn my table. So pretty much move it in the light. some like this, and it moves about a little bit, but only if you use force. So if you just leave it like that, you have a pot like this with the Morse code engravings, and you have them little dots. I'm trying to move it in a way so you can see it and it's not overexposing. So you have those little holes. Those are for the teapots that Mei Leaf designed, so like the cat and all sorts, and you can stick them and you can count your brewing times, blah blah blah. But I have my teapot, it's different. Although this is from Mei Leaf, little water buffalo. You must have seen it before. And the sun is funny, so my face is not in the light and everything else is there, so I might shut the curtains a little. Like so, to even out the exposure, so it's not going to be too bad. There you go, that looks better. So yeah, so I have a teapot. I take out one of my Gong Dai bays. And I like this because it's matching the clay. Where can you see? Let's see if it's going to fit there. And since it's purple clay, purple tea, the Gem Juice Outlaw, then purple clay, teapot. Ta-da! Wow, okay. This is tight. This is really tight fit. Wow, okay. Really tight. And I have a filter that's from Mei Leaf as well. I have issues with it. I mean, it's really fine filter, great, but because the filter itself, so you have 2 layers of mesh, even though it doesn't matter how much you clean it, any kind of tea deposits between those 2 mesh just stay there and you just can't clear between the mesh. And after a time it's just gets plugged, so it gets filled up all the way with tea and it takes like 5 minutes to drip through. It's a pain in the ass. So I will just use it for the first couple of infusions, so little bits will just you know, just stay here, and then after that I just won't use it, and I might need a tea towel, otherwise there will be mess everywhere. Where did I put it? So I don't know, I might as well move this a little bit, move this back, and then what if I put the whole thing on? So if I have any drippage, this is a new thing for me, this vessel, so I don't want to burn the table, so I have that seashell thingy, and I don't want to make too much mess. And now the water. And because this is like quite a deep bowl, yeah, you don't have to worry about the water, and they advertise it as you can put if you have multiple sessions, you can put the leaves in and there's plenty of space for it. So let's warm everything up. Let's see how this is going to fare and how am I going to heat everything up. Okay, I was deliberately trying to make a mess and I didn't do much mess, so that's fine. That's perfect. And I have a little bit of showmanship with the teapot. Like, this is a big teapot. But yeah, the cup doesn't fit there, so yeah. Oh well, that's That's not what we are here for. We are here for the tea and the Gong Fu Vessel. And of course you can use it for any kind of occasion. If you have a little bit of fun and you want to have a bit of tea, after that you can call it Gong Fu Vessel. Ha 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 ha. Right, so I put that there, and I haven't reviewed this tea, so let's see how it smells like. Okay, so it's a ripe pu'er tea to begin with. Oolong territory apparently, 2013. And it always reminded me of some walnut tree with a clay soil in the back garden of my grandfather's. So it reminded me of that kind of scenery, and yeah, so yeah, it reminded me of those things, and this is why I really like the tea. So this is why I got like 5 cakes, and then I decided to age them and open them up after a couple of years. But because obviously the mold issue I had, I thought I will have a quick look. So it's not that strong, earthy, ripey, fishy smell. Well, there is no fishy smell. It's much more subtle. It reminds me of leaves. It reminds me of a bit of soil. So that kind of dusty walnut, it just reminds me of all of those things. Anyway, pour this one away. And yeah, I mean, how it sounds, I mean, it heats up quite a lot. So yeah, this clay pot is going to heat up, so you will definitely need to put something underneath if you don't want to burn your table, or if you put it on a glass table to make sure it's not going to shatter. But at the same time, it's really nice to hold on to it. It fits perfectly in my hands, and if you feel a little bit cold and you drink tea, you watch something or read something, you need some extra warmth, you can just hold the vessel. Yeah, it's called vessel. Yeah, or bowl. It's nice. It's just my hands are wet now. Anyway, let's do a quick rinse. Has to be quick, really quick. Quick. Wee. Okay. Right. How do you smell? Nothing changed. Reminds me of some sort of walnut, but the leaves of walnut. Soil. What else is there? I don't know. But there's these leaves, walnut leaves, the walnut tree. So imagine walnut tree with on a soil, on a clay-based soil, and then you have, but it's a little bit dry. The weather is dry, so it's not wet. The weather is dry, and you have that little bit of dust in the air as well as the leaves, and yeah, that's pretty much it with the leaves. Let's pour this away. There you go, teapot. And I like the fact that this steel tray on top has a little bit of edge, not much, 5 mil tops. So when you do all of this pouring, the water has enough time to go through the hose into the bowl, so it's not going to overflow even though I'm pouring it to the very edge and mainly the holes are here. It's still plenty for the water to go away. Anyway, first infusion, 10 seconds apparently, according to that piece of paper that the whole thing is put in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, let's call it 10. First infusion will be very weak because obviously I left that big massive chunk altogether, so it won't be as purpley. But nothing was as purple in color as some sort of, what was it, some sort of rosebud tea or whatever. It was very weak in taste, but the color was amazing and the leaves looked just really nice. Yeah, I put you here, why not? And let's see. Okay, so there is some color to it. And yes, I am making a mess. I should have used the Birdemic, or Birdzilla rather, the Birdzilla matte, because that's bigger, but hey. Anyway, so the color is, it's not even purple now, it's just golden. Oh well. It's the first infusion. There's not much to it. No. Okay. So the clay itself, this clay itself has some sort of smell. Well, obviously. And as the hot water evaporates inside, through the hose I can pick up those scents, and I'm like, what am I smelling? But it looks like, yeah, it's coming from the bowl. It's kind of that hot clay smell. The first infusion is quite bleak. There's not much to it. Might as well just get rid of it. I know, but hi, don't want me to drink tea and I'm like, oh, I can't taste anything. So, what I will do, I will just leave it there for a bit longer, a second infusion, and then see what happens. But overall, I'm really happy with this bowl, the way it looks. Oh yeah, it's definitely warm, yeah. And the way it looks, I just really like it. But the lid itself, I think it should be better work. I mean, there's dent here, there's dent here. It's not even sanded on the edges, the metal. The steel is not even sanded, it's rough here. So, I mean, come on. How hard is it to just sand it down? It just takes, there you go. It's down. But now you have bits there as they cut it out. And it's made out of 3 pieces. So they have the ring and then, oh shit. And then they have the other ring that's made out of a long piece, and it's just wrapped around in 90 degrees to this edge, and then the inner circle is just you know, spot welded by the looks of it. Right, sniffing time. I can't pick up anything else than the dry leaves. So it's just the same. Oh, rainbow. I picked up some sort of weird creaminess. Not like creamy, but this, you know, something spongy. I can't really grasp it, but there's some sort of like sweet sponge. So if you could grab smell itself, you could it would be like sponge, like biscuity or something, but it's sponge, somehow sponge but biscuit, but you know, that kind of smell. Okay, this might turn out to be a great one. Put you there. So yeah, pretty much if I have the teapot there, the pot Gong Dai Bei, I have no space for the cup. So I will just have to do it this way. Okay, the color is better now. It's a bit darker. Nearly matches the color of this lid, that bronzy color. And obviously it's thickened up now. The leaves opened up and I left the water in for quite a long time. I would say it's nice and thick now. Oh, lovely. But the smell of the clay as it comes out from this vessel, it just confuses me, smell-wise. It's really nice and creamy and smooth, oily. There is no dryness in it, and there is no astringency pulling it. There is nothing there. It shouldn't be, but there is. It's just, you know, when you have a fine whiskey or not like Jack Daniels, but something more like Glenfiddich, like 15, 17 years old. If you have ever tried it, it does worth the money to try. Bloody expensive, so don't drink the whole bottle, you know, one go. Just no, because it's just, that will be a waste of money. But if you just pour a little bit into your glass and you stir it around and you sniff it and you taste it, stir it around in your mouth, it's pretty much the same thing. Not the taste, but the texture. So it's smooth. That is, it doesn't need sanding like the edge of this lid. It's really smooth. It's really nearly creamy, but not creamy. But you know what I mean. Taste-wise, I will be really bad taste-wise because I can't pick up really anything. I don't think I have taste buds where I should have taste buds, or they are not working, because I can't pick up any taste. And I know that when I tried it first time, I was able to. And as I said it many moons ago, I blame COVID for it. I think it just killed some of my taste buds. But I will try to. I can't pick up any scent in the liquor either. I must be really bad, because there is no way that a tea has no taste or smell. I mean, or I might have to try it in a different pot. But yeah, I can't pick up any kind of taste. What? Come on, don't do this to me, T. Tell you what, stop this. I'm going to overbrew it. I put the kettle on quickly, make sure that the water is up to temperature. Bloody overbrew this, because I can't pick up any taste. See you in a minute. 99.99999 degrees water. There. Let it be. Okay. Do you reckon it's enough now? I mean, it's a third infusion, so it should be only 16 seconds, but I am pushing boundaries, la 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 la. Right, okay. Whatever. Oh, I don't like this filter. It's already blocked and now it's full. Oh, okay. Wow, okay. Look at least it's dark. Dark, dark, dark. We are getting there, guys. You sound like some toy. You know, that you can squeeze. Okay, now we are talking. Yeah, this still just, the liquor just sits there. Come on, filter. You are bad. Anyhow. Okay, now I can pick up. I think the leaves needed to open up or something. Now the wood is coming out. Earthy notes. There's some sort of sweetness. Victoria sponge like sweetness, but very subtle. And that's all I can pick up. Let's see the liquor. Okay, it's getting darker. It's getting darker. And if I put it on this purple tea towel, it's proper dark. If I put it on the white polystyrene, I don't know if you can see it. If you let the light come through, it has this dark mahogany color, but from your angle of view, it's dark. It reminds me of if you have watched the Wolf of the Wall Street movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, and they used the Quaalude, and they had a very old one, and nothing happened, and they were waiting, nothing happened, and they were disappointed. So it feels like this tea is a little bit like that. So just first infusion, second infusion, third infusion, we might have something. I can taste something. What am I tasting though? Pretty much wood and earthy notes. Typical ripe, poor base notes. Can I pick up anything else? It has very earthy finish. Assessing tea when you are so bad at it, it's very hard. I think I'm picking up something. I do believe I'm picking up something, but I'm not really sure what am I picking up. What am I picking up? I'm really not sure. I feel like there must be some sort of underlying sweet note, but I'm really not sure. And there is something else going on. And I thought until I'm messing around to see if I taste anything, I might as well do an infusion. I won't even count the seconds. Just see what I can do. I mean, with this clay you can pretty much overbrew nearly everything and you will be fine. But obviously the clay affects the tea. Oh, it's bugging me. It's really bugging me. Walnut? Oh, I know. Maybe I can get some walnut out of this. I'm not really sure. Maybe some sort of nutty kind of sweetness, you know, that kind of, not the texture, but that kind of, when you, let's say you have lots of peanuts or whatever, walnuts, and then you just chew on them for long enough and it becomes a paste thingy in your mouth because you have chewed a lot of times in your mouth, and it has that kind of pasty texture and that kind of sweetness out of it. I think I pretty much overbrewed. I pretty much killed this tea right now. I mean, I can barely hold the teapot because it's so hot. But if you can hear the pouring, even the pouring itself, it's just so thickly sounding. So it's thick. But I can see that the water stays on top of this tray, so it doesn't really fall through. It just clings onto it using the surface tension in the water molecules. But it's fine. Anyway, has it changed? It's really earthy straight into your face. It's just like you got lots of dirt in your face. And wood. So the smell won't change. Overkill infusion. Oh god, this is dark. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And there are bits because I'm not using the filter because it filters everything out, including the liquid itself. Just look at that. I put it on the white. Look how dark it is. Nearly matching my jumper. Now we are talking. Oh, it's thick. I mean, what did you expect, eh? You need to infuse it for a couple of seconds and I infuse it for a minute or so. Yeah, wood, whatsoever is still there. A bit of nothingness. So pretty much I can't get anything else out of taste wise, but it is thick now. I don't know how this tea will change over the years. Might get moldy and I chuck it away. But yeah, that's what I will probably do with this. I will wait a couple of years, open up another cake, see how the taste changed, and yeah, you know, it will be a long journey. Just thinking about it, comparing how the taste or what can you pick up of the same tea over, I don't know, 10, 20, 30 years. That will be quite interesting. Or if I'm going to still have tea, or if I'm going to still do these videos 30 years time, or if YouTube is going to still exist. I mean, how old is YouTube? Maybe 15 years old? So, there were no smartphones. So right, as it turns out, my memory card got full on the camera, so the recording stopped. So I was just saying I don't know how, if I am going to be doing this for like 10, 30 years time, or if YouTube is going to still exist, or another website where you can share videos. But it will be quite interesting to see if the tea actually changes with aging, because obviously they do say it says, oh yeah, age it and it will change and blah blah blah. But is it the tea that's changing, or is it your perception of the tea, your taste buds, or your experience, or maybe a tea made you excited to begin with, and 10 years time it will be like, it's fine, it's just one of those. So you don't know. But now we have smartphones, we have cameras, we have all sorts of technology which we can record this, and this is why it will be quite an interesting one to see if it will change, because the video will be there and you can compare it, and even you can create a video and take bits out from the old video and then put the new one in as well, side by side, to see how it changed. But anyway, the long story short is that this Gong Fu Vessel is quite alright actually. I can't turn around the camera in mid-recording. No, I can't. So I will have to show you like this. So it is all there. And I will just do a quick swap around with the camera so I can record it properly. Right, like this. So this is how it looks like. And if I take this off, obviously that's how the tea leaves look like. there's the teapot, and I just put it here. And this is what I was saying, so the water stays there a little bit, but this edge is quite alright, so even if you pour it here, it won't overspill. But these are the dents I was talking about. So you can see there's just imperfections there. And here, I don't know if you will be able to see or not. So here at the edge, here, it would have been better if it would have been, sanded down on the metal, because you have these really rough edges. And let's see how it looks like inside. So with this amount of hang on, let's take this out of the way so it can focus it on something. So it's nearly it's like, I don't know, maybe 30% full. So it's quite deep. I believe it can hold like up to a liter of liquid. So it's really easy to carry out and empty it. So overall, I'm quite happy with this Gong Fu Vessel for like 28 quid. I'm not really sure if I would have paid 60 quid, 58, 60 quid for it. But 28 quid at the moment, because it's Black Friday and whatsoever, it's really nice. It's really nice. And it won't get moldy. Hopefully. So right, that's it for today. And as I said, I have another clay pot that I purchased. Let's just put this back because I will knock them over. And I will just buy some samples of tea, and then I will review them using the new pot, see how it fares, or if I can taste anything at all. And probably I will do some comparing as well. And yeah, but from now on I don't think I will buy full cakes, just because of this molding issue. It's just pointless to waste my money on it, and then it gets molded and then I will have to chuck it in the bin. I just buy sample packs and then they can last. And especially now, if you buy pouches on Mei Leaf, they have these resealable pouches. So in that sense, that will protect it from the mold. I mean, if you buy cake and because it comes in the resealable pouches and you keep it in the resealable pouches, yeah, maybe, because they started to do that like a year or so ago, maybe 2 years ago. And those cakes that I bought beforehand, they weren't in resealable pouches, and yeah, they just got moldy. Like what was it? Canopy Flasher. And I was really looking forward to it, and I tried it, and it was really nice. But I just thought, you know what? I buy a cake and I will just age it for like 10 years and see how it changes. And it just had this really lovely white mold all over it. I'm like, nah. So yeah, this is it for today, and then I shall see you guys next time. Bye.